Now we have sound. Hey, hey. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Listen, it will start all over again. I'm sorry about that, but I am not feeling too well. Like I said before, where there was no sound on. Morning, morning, morning. Welcome to Vik and Wern Sports Chat. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I spent the last 24 hours in bed. I'm not feeling well at all, but I'm going to try to put this show through. I hope you guys are all feeling well. Yeah, that is just the way it is. Just want to see there. Somebody just said to me, there you go. All right. Not that we have Dion on here talking about load sharing. Huh? Look, those are the topics for today. There is no Formula One. As you can see, I'm not at 100% today, but let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. There's a lot to get through this morning, and we're gonna we're gonna have a look what's space. So I think the sound is good now. If anybody can give me a thumbs up. Yes, okay. All right, so obviously there should be sound. All right, so let's get into it. Look, I wasn't feeling well. I know there's a lot of people that are sick at the moment, but this guy is definitely feeling well. Let me put him out there. Juan Soto. He left the Yankees, signed for the Mets, and I'm going to tell you now, this man has just signed an unbelievable contract. 15-year contract. I hope you're all sitting down. $765 million he's going to get over the next 15 years, guaranteed. Just to put that in a little bit of perspective, these are the best contracts in Major League Baseball at the moment. I mean, that is unbelievable. The best paid player is still Shohei Ohtani, who gets $70 million a year. I'm doing something wrong. I should have been baseball player. $70 million a year. That is 1.4 billion rand a year for all those out there in South Africa. I know we've got a lot of South Africans in there. $70 billion. I do not know what to say about that. $70 billion. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Phew. That is a lot of money, man. That is a lot of dough. Hey, you can do a lot of shit with $70 million. Hey. But hey, listen here. Hats off, team. Obviously, you deserve it. You get what you deserve. That's what people say in life. Don't know about that, but let's have a look. So let's go. There were not a lot of sports games yesterday. I don't know. It was a funny Monday yesterday. But we did have one game in the Premier League, and that was the one at the bottom. West Ham against Wolverhampton. West Ham, it was labeled as El Sacico because both coaches are being close to getting sacked. But listen here, West Ham won 2-1. After the game, there's a brawl. Jared Bowen, yeah. But listen, they got the result. Good result for West Ham. Keeps Lopetegui, I think, in his job for a little bit longer. O'Neill, coach of Wolverhampton, he's most probably very worried this morning that they're not singing the song "You'll Get Sacked" in the morning. Yeah, so that was that. Then we moved to the NFL. There was one game, the Monday night game, and the Bengals beat the Cowboys at home. The Cowboys are I think it's 1-5 at home now, or 1-6. The Cowboys are just terrible. And the Bengals played really well. I just watched a little bit of the updates this morning. I'll go lie in bed afterwards and watch the whole game again. Just got nothing else to do because I'm just not feeling that hot today. Not feeling hot. But what we're going to do now is go through the NFL standings quickly, and I'll put them on the board. We'll start with the AFC East, and then we'll have a look. Okay? Here we go. So I'm just going to move a little closer. So all the teams with a P in front of their name are in the playoffs, and all the teams with an E in front of their name are eliminated. So the Bills are in the playoffs. The other team that has a chance is still the Dolphins. Then that's the AFC East. And the AFC North, the Steelers should be through soon. The Ravens have a good chance. The Bengals, with their win yesterday, are still in the hunt. Then we go to the AFC South. Tennessee, looking good. The Colts could still catch them, and the other two teams are eliminated already in the Titans and the Jaguars. Then, last but not least, in the AFC, the Chiefs are through with 12-1, got the best record in football at the moment. They share that with the Lions. The Chargers 8-5, and the Broncos 8-5, looking like they're playoff bound as wild cards. Then we move into the NFC East quickly. There you have the Eagles at 11-2, the Commanders at 8-5. And even though the Cowboys lost, they are theoretically still got a chance, but let me tell you, they got no chance. They got no chance. Then the NFC South. They also with the best record combined with the Chiefs is the Detroit Lions at 12-1. Then you have the Vikings with 11-2 and the Packers with 9-4. I think the Bears have now officially been eliminated this morning. But hey, look, this is a very strong division. I believe all three will make it through. Then we go to the NFC South. The Buccaneers have taken the lead there. I mean, the Falcons lost their last two. They were actually in pole position, but nah. It looks like the Buccaneers and Baker Magic and Baker Mania are going to get through. The other teams I don't think will make it. I only think one team gets through here because the wild cards are so strong. And last but not least, the Seahawks are leading the way in the NFC West. But the Rams and the Cardinals have a chance. That's not correct with the Rams. The Rams are 7-6 and not 7-7. But yeah, so that one's an open one there. Anybody can still make the playoffs. Anybody can still make. But yeah, that is a look at the playoff position in the NFL. Then we move. Look, we have a jackass of the day, and it wasn't easy for me, but I think the jackass of the day. Here we go. Surprise, surprise. The two jackasses of the day, and they both come from the same city. Supposedly the greatest city in the world. That's what the Americans say. And here we go. Jackass of the day. The New York Jets and the New York Giants. You're a goddamn disgrace. Two New York teams. If you combine the two New York teams with all the wins they've had this season, they wouldn't make the playoffs. The Jets are 3-10, and the Giants, I think, are 2-11. That is just pathetic. They together they put 5 wins in there. Oh, a lot of Leslie's in the house. A lot of people in the talk this morning. Nice to see. But look, New York fans. I mean, you must be so upset with your team. I mean, Jesus, they are just terrible. They are terrible. They suck. New York doesn't deserve this shit. Definitely not. And because we are at the phase now, we're talking about the jackass of the day. For me, the star man of the day also comes out of the NFL, and the star man of the day for me is Ja'Marr Chase. Ja'Marr Chase, look, he had a fantastic game last night. Let me just have 177 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. He played phenomenal. I mean, Joe Burrows was good with 369 yards and 3 touchdowns for passing. For me, Joe Burrows is, my favorite quarterback. But Ja'Marr Chase, you are the man of the day. What a game. Okay, you did only play against the Cowboys, and the Cowboys suck. But got to give it to the Cowboys. Even though they're terrible, they have the same amount of wins as the Jets and the Giants put together. So that is the NFL. That's the wrap-up for the NFL today. We'll get on to the next topic, and that's going to be, let's get rid of that. That's going to be the NHL. So let's talk about the NHL quickly. There was only 3 games last night in the NHL. The Red Wings beat the Sabres. That is the Detroit Red Wings against the Buffalo Sabres 6-5. The Chicago Blackhawks beat the New York Rangers 2-1. Another New York team that is sucking. The Islanders suck. What is wrong with New York sports? The only team that did anything in New York sports are your ladies, the Liberty that won the women's WNBA. The Ducks lost to the Canadiens. That's the Anaheim Ducks against the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, the NHL. I will update you on the standings in the NHL very, very soon. Then we move to the NBA. 1 game in the NBA this week. 1 game in the NBA this evening. 1 game. That was the Knicks against the Raptors. Just give you a little bit of information on that. Karl Anthony Towns, he had 24 points, 15 rebounds for the Knicks, and in a losing effort, Barrett, he had 30 points. He's an ex-Knicks, but he had 30 points for the Raptors. Raptors at the moment are 7-18, and the Knicks are 15-9. So yeah, the Knicks are doing well. They're starting to do a lot better. Then we go on, we move on, we roll on. There is so much to do. NBA out the way. Then let's move on to cricket. I know a lot of the boys down there in South Africa want to know the cricket. Yes, South Africa won that by 109 runs against Sri Lanka. And South Africa starting their T20, I think it's T20 or T50 today against Pakistan. So that's going to be interesting as well. That's a 2-game series. This 2-game series, South Africa won 2-0 against Sri Lanka, and Pakistan up next. Looks like everything to do with the subcontinent of India there. India, Pakistan, South Africa's going through the list. Then we got to get to some other news. Yeah, I could have put this guy as the dick of the day. No, the jackass would have been too nice for this guy that's coming up now. People might not know who this is. This is David Cooter. He's the ref in England that has sparked a lot of controversy, allegedly with drugs and cocaine and match fixing and cheating and whatever's going on. He's been officially now sacked by the Premier League. What a dumb... Exactly. Not going to say that early in the morning. He is a dumb ass hole. Yeah. He did not, how do you say? He did not cover himself in glory at all. Then, listening to some shout outs quickly to some people. Best wishes to Mikel Antonio of West Ham. He had a horrific car crash, centre forward from West Ham. Going to be out of football for 12 months. I do not know if he's going to ever come back. Big operations on his legs. Mikel Antonio, we wish you here from Vik and Wern Sports Shirt all the best in your recovery. We're wishing Marnie all the best in his recovery. To all sports athletes and to everybody that's not feeling well, enjoy your morning and I hope you're all feeling well. And then just quick, Ronnie O'Sullivan. He pulled out of the Scottish Open. I was looking forward to watching that in bed today a little bit, but he pulled out of the Scottish Open, so that's bad news for all snooker fans. See, I'm getting even snooker into the program. And then somebody told me, you can't have a morning show without the weather. All right, so I'm going to give you the weather. The weather here in my region of Switzerland, that's in the north of Switzerland, it's going to be not warmer than 4 degrees today. Could be icy roads out there in the morning, a 5% chance of rain, and everything above 1,000 meters you could get snow. So I added the weather into our program. So I hope you guys enjoyed our program this morning. I'm sorry it's not such a long program this morning, but as you can hear, I need to go and lie down and take some medication. So you guys enjoy your morning. Peace, love, and happiness, and we'll see you tomorrow.